Okay, a very good morning, children. Children, in the previous class, I was discussing different problems on nature of roots of quadratic equation. Nearly 5 questions I had discussed. Okay. Today, let us discuss few more problems on the 3 different methods of solving quadratic equation. As I told you in previous classes, we have 3 methods. There are 3 methods to solve any quadratic equation, which is of the form ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. And the 3 methods are what? The first one is factorization method, second is method of completion of square or by completing the square method, and the third is using quadratic formula. All the 3 methods I have discussed in detail. And the first 2 methods, that is factorization method and completing the square method problems, I had done. But let us do some more problems on those particular methods. I have taken 2 questions from your textbook. See, suppose you are given a question, solve 1 by a plus b plus x equal to 1 by a plus 1 by b plus 1 by x. By which method? By factorization method. Okay. And there is another problem. To find the roots, means solve this quadratic equation. To find the roots by completing the square method. Let us discuss these problems. Okay. How to proceed? See. Now in order to solve number 1 you see. In number 1 it is given this equal to this. So how to solve? Now see, in order to solve this, the first step will be you bring this 1 by x to the left hand side, because this is the variable part. X is the variable or unknown which is there in the RHS. So first you bring it to the left hand side. So what will it become? 1 by a plus b plus x equal to 1 by a plus 1 by b plus 1 by x. It is the given equation. Now the next step you bring this one to the left hand side. So 1 by a plus b plus x minus 1 by x will be equal to 1 by a plus 1 by b. Now what is the next step? The next step is you take the LCM here and here, in the left side and right side. So what will be the LCM? The LCM will be x into, you see, the LCM will be x into a plus b plus x. Okay. Now divide the LCM by this. So you will get x, multiply x by 1, you will get x. Now divide the LCM by x, x will be cancelled. And what will you get? You will get minus a plus b plus x. Okay. Now take the LCM of right hand side also. It will be LCM of a and b is ab. Then ab divided by a is a, b, and this will be a, so it will be a plus b. Okay. Now, what is the next step? The next step will be omit the bracket, this bracket. Multiply minus sign to each term present in the bracket, so that the bracket will be removed. And this will become x minus a minus b minus x divided by x into a plus b plus x, which is equal to your a plus b by ab. Now see, x and x will be cancelled. So what is left here? Minus a minus b. Now we can take minus common here. You see, if we take minus common, it will be a plus minus into a plus b divided by x into a plus b plus x equal to a plus b by ab. A plus b by ab. Okay. Next, what will be the next step? You see, the next step you can cancel a plus b directly, because you see here it is a plus b means a plus b into 1, a plus b means a plus b into 1, and here a plus b, so a plus b will be cancelled and you will get 1 here. So what will remain? And if a plus b is cancelled, what will remain here? Here minus 1 will remain. That means minus 1 divided by x into a plus b plus x minus 1, a plus b cancel, cancelling a plus b. So it will be equal to 1 by your ab. Okay. Now what is the next step? The next step is you cross multiply. You cross multiply. So this will be this into 1. It will be x into a plus b plus x equal to ab into minus 1. It is minus ab. You see? Minus ab. Okay. So now this will give you what? X into a plus b plus x square, you see. This will be x into a plus b plus x into x is your x square Bring this one to the left hand side, it will be AB equal to 0. Here it is minus AB. If it comes to the left side, it will be positive. So what did you got? What did you get? You got x square plus x into a plus b plus ab equal to 0. Now you multiply x and omit this bracket. So what will be the next step? Multiply x by a and b to omit this bracket. So this will be x square plus ax plus bx plus ab equal to 0. Now take common out of these two, you see. Now see, this one has come, look at, this one has come in the form of what? Ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Actually the question given was not in the standard form. Now it has been reduced, you see. Now the given question has been reduced to the general form. Ax square, the value of a is 1. Plus bx, bx means the value of b is a plus b, and plus c, what is the value of c? It is ab. So now it has come in the form ax square plus bx plus c. Now you can easily solve it. Now take common out of these two. What will be the common? X. So x plus a, then take common b, it will be x plus b equal to 0. Now again you see x plus a. If you take common b, it will be x plus a. Now you take again common x plus a. If you take x plus a, it will be x plus b equal to 0. Now see. So what will be the next step? The next step will be either this binomial, this linear factor will be equal to 0, or this linear factor will be equal to 0. That means, because if the product of a and b is 0, then either a is 0 or b is 0. So then x plus a equal to 0 or x plus b equal to 0. That means which is a linear equation in variable x. Now what will be the value of a? Minus a or x equal to minus b. See. So the solution of the two solutions or the two roots of this equation, quadratic equation, are x equal to minus a and x equal to minus b. If one is taken as alpha, the other will be beta. Okay. So see children, this is the way how we solve this particular equation, quadratic equation, using what method? Using which method? The factorization method. Okay. Now let us discuss the second one. So I hope you understood the first one. Okay. Let us discuss the solution of the second one. Now in the second question it is given that you find the roots. Find the roots. Find the roots means solve it. Solve the equation. By which method you will solve? By the method of completion of square. By completing the square method, how will you solve this quadratic equation? Let us see. Answer number 2. Okay. So the given quadratic equation, first you write down 5x square minus 6 minus 2 equal to 0. Now we have to solve this by using completion of square method. So what is the method? I think you must have remembered what I have told. First you see what is the coefficient of x square. Here the coefficient of x square is 5. So divide each term of LHS and RHS by this coefficient, that is 5. So what will I get? 5x square by 5 minus 6x by 5 minus 2 by 5 equal to 0 by 5 equal to 0. 0 by 5 is 0. Now see, 5 cancel, it will be x square minus 6 by 5x minus 2 by 5 equal to 0. Okay. After this step, what was the method I had told in the previous class in completion of square? I had said that you take, what is the coefficient of x? It is 6 by 5. See. Now whatever is the coefficient of x, you multiply it by 1 by 2. That means 6 by 5 into 1 by 2. See. It will be 3 by 5. It will be 3 by 5. Now this 3 by 5, the square of this 3 by 5, we have to add to the left hand side and to the right hand side, so that the left hand side will become a perfect square. That means the square will be completed. Completion of square. Completion of square means you have to make the left hand side of the quadratic polynomial a perfect square, which is not a perfect square in the present question. In the question, the quadratic polynomial given is not a perfect square. We have to make it perfect square. And to make it perfect square, what we will do? We will bring it in the form of either a plus b whole square or a minus b whole square. So you see, and to bring it into the form of a plus b whole square or a minus b whole square, what we will do? Now the coefficient is 6 by 5, you multiply it by half, you got 3 by 5. Now add the square of 3 by 5 to the left hand side and the right hand side. See. So adding 3 by 5 whole square both sides. You add both sides. So what will we get? X square minus 6 by 5x plus 3 by 5 whole square. See, I added 3 by 5 whole square to the left hand side. Okay. And this one equal to 2 by 5 you take to the right hand side. 2 by 5 plus 3 by 5 whole square. See, this minus 2 by 5 will go to the right hand side. Okay. So it will become plus, then you add 3 by 5 whole square to the right hand side. Okay. Now, what will be our next step? You see, the next step will be, now see, we have to make it a perfect square. That means in the form of a plus b whole square or a minus b whole square, and for that we need to bring it into which form? Either a square minus 2ab plus b square or a square plus 2ab plus b square. See, so x square can be written as square of x minus this 6 by 5 can be written as 2 into x into this 3 by 5. You see, 2 into a into b. The value of a is x, the value of b is 3 by 5. The value of b is 3 by 5. So, you see, if you multiply these three terms, 2 into x into 3 by 5, you will get 6x by 5. Here, look at it, minus 6x by 5. That means, minus 6x by 5 has come in the which form? It has come in the form of 2ab. So, s square minus 2ab plus, then your 3 by 5 whole square, 3 by 5 whole square equal to, now you find the value, simplify this one, it is 2 by 5 plus, this will be 9 by 25, okay. Now see, now clearly the left hand side of this expression has come in which form? It has come in the form a square minus 2ab plus b square, and the formula you know, what is the formula? A minus b whole square. So in place of a you put x, in place of b you put 3 by 5, so x minus 3 by 5 whole square equal to, take the LCM of these two, 25 by 5 is 5, 5 into 2 is 10, 25 is 1, so divided by 21, 1 into 9 is 9. So you see, x minus 3 by 5 whole square equal to 19 by 25. Now the square of x minus 3 by 5 is 19 by 25. So what will be the value of x minus 3 by 5? So therefore x minus 3 by 5 will be plus minus square root of 19 by 25. You see, 19 by 25. That means equal to plus minus square root of 19 by 5. Because the square root of 25 is root 19 by 5. Okay. So this is the value of x minus 3 by 5. Now we can easily find what is the value of x. What will be the values of x we can easily find. Therefore, x equal to, take this one to the right hand side. Here it is minus. So it will become plus 3 by 5 plus minus square root of 19 by 5. See, this is the solution. These are the roots. As there are two signs, plus and minus, so you will get two values. So what will be the values of x? Therefore, you see, therefore x will be equal to, see, therefore x equal to your 3 by 5 plus, taking the positive value, root 19 by 5, or x equal to 3 by 5 minus root 19 by 5. Now you take the LCM again, it will be 3 plus root 19 by 5, or x equal to 3 minus root 19 by 5. Okay. So if this value, you see, these are the two roots. And we found the roots of solution by which method? By your completing the square method. Okay. So if this is alpha, this will be beta, or if you take this one alpha, this one beta. Okay. So in this way, you can solve any quadratic equation by completing the square method. This is the principle of completing square method, which I discussed once again in another problem, so that you will understand the thing better. Okay. So in the next class we will discuss another problem on using quadratic formula and your application of what? Quadratic equation. How different methods are applied to what problems in quadratic equation. We will discuss two more problems so that the chapter will come to an end. Okay, children, I hope whatever I discussed you understood. Thank you.